to the Toledo Rockets. A great crowd getting revved up and anxious for kickoff in this one. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Toledo Rockets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Flashes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rockets offense will get the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And now on second down for this offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That's caught. It's Rudolph. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Good timing on the quick out. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Holly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Christian. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
The Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Toledo. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Flashes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Wants to throw. It's Tomlinson. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even close to him that time. Way too much time to survey the field. And that was just way too easy for the offense to pick up that first.
The Golden Flashes are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Pulls it, fired complete. Still running at the 40. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Oh, better look out! Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to pass. It's Gleason. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Takes the handoff. It's Traynor. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Holly. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Rockets have their offense in high gear. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, they're after him! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Golden Flashes, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Etheridge. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Martin. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle, it's Martin. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34. Gotta be expeditious here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Newman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the big fella. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
The Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the golden flashes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got the first down and more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rudolph. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. From the gun. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Gonna swing it on second down. Touchdown, Rockets! Fit it in the window for the score. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air, it's Tomlinson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And first down for the offense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The golden flashes are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the golden flashes, trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They go 83 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Gleason. That's reeled in, it's Rudolph. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Rockets in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Berry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Flashes will punt this one away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Rockets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They want that clock to run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. To throw, it's Tomlinson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Clark. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Golden Flashes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Etheridge.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Loss on 1st down increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Looking for the score. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. This is not a time to pad your stats. One last incompletion, and that'll do it.